Hi everybody, my name is Lacey. I'm going to help you be able to utilize the UDB system and help you mark off your dots. So the first one we're going to do is 3 steps inside of the 15-yard line and then 7.5 steps behind the front hash. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the front to back way of finding your dots. So that's going to be 7.5 steps behind the front hash. So if you come around this way, I'm going to go 7.5 steps behind the front hash, and when you're utilizing the hash, I like to think of this like a pool of water. So you always want to be on the outside of the hashes so you don't get your toes wet. So what you're going to do is, because you're on the outside, you can take away a half step, because having your toes on the outside kind of accounts for a half step. So we're really going to take 7 steps to go behind the front hash. So taking 8 to 5 size steps, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, because we're 3 steps inside of the 15-yard line, you want to make sure you're arching that line, and you don't want to move your foot from where you ended. So, yard line, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, keep that foot there, and turn front. And the way you can check this is by the orientation sheet we give you. We have feet inserts on all of the divots on the field, so you know where the inserts go and be able to check that with your vision. So next, I'm going to teach you how to utilize our numbers on the field. So a good catchphrase to remember is arch the bottom, toe the top. So for this coordinate, it's 4.75 steps in front of the bottom of the number on the front sideline. So that's where I am right now. We're at the 40. So we're going to arch the bottom. A good way you can do this is just making sure you're aligning with the bottom, and you're going to have that right foot on the line, and then add a tension, and you're going to go 4.75 steps in front of the bottom of the number. So let's take 4 steps first. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 to 5 size steps, and then 0.75. So that means we're gonna have to add together a half a step and then 0.25. So for a half a step, you're gonna put your foot right in front of your other foot, and so you can take that step up. And then for a 0.25 size step, you can put your heel right in your arch, so that'll be a small adjustment. And so we're at 4.75 right now, and now we're going to turn toward the Mun side of the field, and then we're going to go 2.5 steps outside of the 40. So we're starting with 2 steps. We're going to go 1, 2, 8 to 5 size steps, and then think about how we do the 0.5, which is foot right in front of the other foot, and you're there. Last, what we're going to do is 4 steps outside of the 15-yard line and then 9 steps in front of the back hash. So we're going to go back hash first. So we're going to put our heels on the outside facing the back sideline because we don't want to get our toes wet. And we are going to go actually 8.5 steps because we're accounting for the fact that we're already a bit in front of the hash. So a half step, and we're going to take 8.5. So let's start by taking 8 steps. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave your foot there, and then we're going to go half a step. So we're going to put our foot right in front of our other one. So there we are at 9 steps in front of the back hash, and then we're going to go 4 steps outside of the 15. So leave your foot there when we turn. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave your foot there. Turn toward the front, and a good way to check this is remember those divots in the front. You want to be right in the middle.